Welcome to another Hope West training video. Introducing the Asus Zenpad 10, a fine little tablet that allows you to check email and browse the web with ease. Going over some of the physical features of the tablet, we see at the top left towards the back is the lock and power button. This is how you turn your device on and off. Just push the button and swipe up on the screen and enter your password to unlock it. Over on the left-hand side of the device, you'll find your volume buttons. Pretty straightforward. Turn your volume up and down. Over on the left side, you'll see your charging port for the tablet and the headphones, and there's a separate charging port for the keyboard. On the other side is your keyboard on-off switch. It won't work if it's off. When it's on, simply tap where you want to type and type as if it were a normal laptop. The only difference being there's no mouse. Now we'll go over some of the home screen and main features of the tablet. There are two main screens. They slide back and forth as you can see here. And if you direct your eyes to the lower left-hand corner, we've created a folder that has some apps in it that we find are useful for the average person. Just a little few extra things. If we hit the back button and go to the next folder over, that contains all of your Microsoft Office and Adobe Acrobat programs for reading documents. Next to that is your Google Chrome web browser. Pretty straightforward. Use it for your average everyday web browsing. And over on the right corner we have Quick Support. This is what we at IS use to help you, and so you'll open this if you need help. Over in the upper right hand corner is your main menu. When you slide this down, it gives you access to settings and a few other convenient apps as well as your screen brightness. Next we'll go over how to get to eTime and iBuzz from your tablet. So first things first, you need to be connected to Wi-Fi. Use this widget in the middle of the screen to connect to a Wi-Fi network. When you open it, you'll see a list. You'll be able to connect. Sometimes you may have to sign into the network, but once you're connected to the network, then you can click on Hope West VPN. When you open this widget, the Sonic Wall app will open. And over on the right, turn your switch on, go ahead and click on Continue, and then enter your Hope West username and password. Once you have these entered, make sure that the domain says gj.local and then click OK. And you'll get connected. You'll see it when you see the icons, you know you're connected. First click on the eTime at the top and it will bring you to the eTime website. Keep in mind you don't actually have to be connected to VPN to visit this site after you've been there the first time, and you want to save your password as well as bookmark the site. This way, when you log off, your information is already there. If it's bookmarked, it'll have a blue star up at the top right corner like that, and you'll be able to see it on your bookmarks. So when you go to a new tab, click on your bookmarks, there's eTime. Now going back to the Sonic Wall again, this is the only way that you can get to the iBuzz, by clicking from here, because it's a private website. You will have to enter your credentials one more time, but this time with a GJ first. Now to get to the backslash, press and hold the slash button and select the one to the left. Then enter your password and hit log on. Be sure to save the password when you're prompted, down at the bottom there. Once you're at the iBuzz website, you'll see all things Hope West. From here, you'll have access to education modules, current job openings, as well as the employee directory. When using the employee directory, Aaron always shows up first, but simply by typing in the name of the person you're searching for, they'll automatically show up as you're typing. And now that you're familiar with eTime and iBuzz, we'll go ahead and set up the most important part about this tablet, and that's your corporate email. To set up email, start by opening the folder to the left and then picking File Manager. Once you're in File Manager, there's a folder called Downloads. Go ahead and select it by tapping on it, and in there's a file called Settings PCF. Go ahead and click on it. Once you do, you'll get all these license agreements. You'll have to hit I accept about 3 times. And then up at the top left, you'll enter your email address. Make sure to check the user ID is same as email address box at the top. And you may have to add your username to the dictionary because autocorrect will try to change it. Once you have this taken care of, go ahead and enter your password. Once your password is entered, go ahead and hit done and then next. If you've done it correctly, you will get to this screen. And you hit close, then it's going to want your password for the tablet, which is the 7-digit PIN that it comes with. After this, go ahead and accept one more license agreement, and then there's just one more part, and that's the license key, which you'll need an IS technician to enter for you. Once this is done, however, you'll see the main screen. To get familiar, over in the upper right corner, this is your main menu for touchdown. You'll need to know this to get to settings. Back to the left side at the top, we get to our inbox here, and from here we can see our inbox pane, and to the right is our reading pane. We have reply all, and forward at the bottom. In this case, we're going to go ahead and reply just to one person, Elmer Fudd, and tell him thank you. Now, when we're ready to go ahead and send this, we have a couple of options. If we go ahead and click on this, we can change the priority of the email and send it as a high importance email. You'll know it's high importance when it has the little red flame up there. Then you can go ahead and send it, and you'll see it in your left-hand pane as sent. Looking at the sidebar here, you can see all the different folders that you have, but you're probably just going to need inbox, so you probably won't have to go there too often. Going back and then up to our calendar, which is just below inbox, we see our local calendar. Currently there's nothing on it, but yours might have stuff on it, and you can look at the calendar by changing month, day, week, and sometimes you can just do things by agenda. But to create meetings, use the plus button in the lower right corner. This will create an event on your calendar. You can enter whatever you want, and then you set the time. Once you have your time set, hit OK, and then it's basically done, unless you want other people to show up. Then you're going to have to invite others by email. There are two lines down here, required and optional, and when you click on the line, it will give you the option to type in the email address of somebody who you'd like to attend your meeting or event. Once that's done, you save it, and it'll show up on your calendar. Next is contacts. Just below calendar is the little people icon there. When you click on this, it will pull up your local contacts. These contacts are managed in Outlook only. There's probably nothing there. So to find somebody that, say, works at Hope West, just type in their name and then click on the three bars to the right to search. When you see their name, this is the information on the server. So if you want to save it to your local profile, simply hit the main menu to the right and then save. Then you'll see that contact in your local list. Let's try again. This time we're going to look for Marty. That's me. Don't have it in the local list, so it's doing a server search. There's my information. You can make sure it's accurate before you save it by clicking the main menu and saving it once again. We can now see it in the local list as well as Elmer Fudd. Have to erase our search results first. When it says all, that's when you know you're seeing all of your local contacts. Next, to compose an email, simply click on the icon at the bottom of the list on the left. This will open a new Compose tab, and at the top you'll see your to field. Just tap in there anywhere and start typing of the recipient. Then if you want to add any courtesy copies, you can go ahead and type their name as well. And as long as they're in your list, they'll populate pretty fast. Otherwise, it'll search on the Hope West servers. We'll go ahead and send one to Bugs Bunny here too. Then down on your subject line, just go ahead and create a subject and scroll down into your body text. Once you get that done, just go ahead and back up at the top there, hit the send button. Now, one thing you all will have to do occasionally is change your password in Touchdown after it changes on the computer. To do this, simply go to Settings in Touchdown, and on the very first screen is Password under Account Information. Simply click on Password, enter your new password, you'll have to erase the old one, and click OK. That's it. You hit back, And then if all is well, you'll receive emails within 5 minutes. So that concludes the IS training for the Asus tablet. Thank you for watching and hope you all have a wonderful day. If you have questions, please call us at 255-7233.